What's up guys, I am BlackOpsAmazing and welcome to another Black Ops 2 Zombies video. So today I'm going to be talking about Mob of the Dead. I want to try and tell you the storyline, a few things behind Alcatraz and what happened to the characters. So I hope you enjoy the video guys. If you do, remember to hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button for more videos from me, and enjoy. So before I carry on with this video and talk a little bit more about the storyline, just listen to this little clip. I think it'll help you understand more about what I'm going to talk about in just a second about the storyline, because it can get confusing. So just listen to how the character feels about being in Alcatraz, how he thinks about, what he did, if he would regret anything. So listen to it, it's a really cool video, enjoy.
Sal, we must have been through this 50 times already.
And we'll go through it another 50 if that's what it takes. 9:30, lights out. God begins his rounds. How we doing tonight, Ferguson? Fairly good.
Doing great, Mr. DeLuca. My boy Tommy, he's almost 6 now.
Ain't that swell?
Hey, Finn, get that tip for Saturday's race yet?
I'm working on it. Right now.
You gonna shut him up? Or do I gotta do it?
You know the rules, handsome. No talking.
9:35, the Weasel launches into his song and dance routine.
Damn it, Arlington.
You gotta get the dog!
Better be the real deal this time.
Once the Weasel gets the keys, we move on to stage 2. Let's get moving.
Here you go, fellas. Courtesy of the Warden's private collection.
Boys in the laundry stashed the parts?
Of course they fucking did.
What the fuck? I killed him.
You've been in the joint too long, Al. You've forgotten how to get shit done.
What the fuck?
But I'm gonna break.
This ain't right. Something weird's going on here.
You don't say, Weasel.
Where are those screams coming from?
I'm gonna break my.
Okay, so an important part to the storyline in finding out how the Warden dies and how the characters dies is actually reading the audio logs that you actually get when you're doing the Easter egg in Mob of the Dead. So I'm going to read them out now. So these are actually read out by the Warden, and you actually got to see how he died within that trailer that I've just shown you. So my name is Stanley Ferguson. Now remember, Ferguson is the guy in the trailer, or the Warden. My name is Stanley Ferguson. I was a guard in Alcatraz from 1933 to 1942. Today I'm going to give you some more interesting tales on the prison's history. Over the decades, Alcatraz has had more than its fair share of daring attempts to escape. However, few were as audacious as the ones undertaken by the 4 inmates on New Year's Eve 1933. Okay, so the 4 characters tried to escape on New Year's Eve 1933, which does explain why the fireworks are going off in the background on Alcatraz. That's why, because it's New Year's Eve, people are celebrating, that's why the fireworks are going off. Thought to be the brainchild of an inmate by the name Albert Arlington, which is actually the Weasel, the outrageous scheme was as unlikely as its mastermind. It was believed that Arlington, aka the Weasel, somehow convinced 3 other inmates that he had devised the foolproof plan to escape the rock, otherwise known as Alcatraz. It was a plan that would see them literally taking it into the skies in a makeshift aircraft of Arlington's own design. Just how the Weasel managed to convince these hardened criminals that such a plan was even possible remains a mystery until this day. What is known is that no such plane was ever built. Instead, the group's plan for freedom soon descended into bitter argument and infighting. Their plans had fell apart. Anger and frustration would ultimately lead the brutal acceleration between the misguided Arlington and his other former 3 inmates. Armed only with makeshift weapons, Finn O'Leary, Sal DeLuca and Billy Handsome lured the unexpected Arlington to the roof, where they intended to execute a bloody and final revenge. And so it was here, beneath the dark and stormy winter skies, that the helpless Arlington met his grisly end, bleeding to death on the cold concrete roof. For their participation in the murder, the 3 collaborators were sent to death by the electric chair. Justice came swiftly on the morning of January the 19th, 1934. The execution order was carried out. Okay, so that's it for the audio tour made by the Warden. Now, what I think I gathered from that is basically all of the characters did actually die on Alcatraz. You know, we've got Arlington, who was actually killed by the 3 characters on the rooftop because his plan failed, so the 3 characters decided to get revenge on him and kill him on the rooftop. And then obviously them 3 characters were sentenced to death on the electric chairs because they killed Arlington. So basically everyone died in Alcatraz. Okay, so we've got the basics on the storyline. Now what I want to give you is just my quick little idea on the storyline, how all this ties in, you know, how everything happens, because again it's really confusing. Sorry if you don't get my part, but I have given you the basic storyline. So my take on this is, on the map itself we are in a loop recreating the events of that on New Year's Eve. A powerful thing controlling the zombies keeps resetting that same day until Arlington survives. For reasons yet unknown, it's crucial for this monster controlling the zombies that Albert or the Weasel doesn't actually die in their escape plan. When Arlington finally succeeds in his plan and kills the others, the cycle is broken. So I think that when they all died on the rooftop, or when Arlington died and then the others got sent to the electric chairs, they all went to hell, and hell is Alcatraz Island. They all keep going onto this island, you know, they're in a time loop of their own. So they were sent onto the island by the devil. This is hell. But Arlington isn't actually meant to be here because he didn't actually kill anyone. Maybe he got sent to prison for stealing or something. You know, it's not as bad as these other 3 characters that actually killed Arlington. So all of the 4 characters got sent to hell. Arlington isn't meant to be here. So what they have to do is recreate the time when Arlington actually died. But to get Arlington out of here, or to get him his revenge, he needs to kill the 3 characters that actually killed him, so he can get out of hell. Or, you know, if the characters actually kill him on the bridge, we need to recreate the cycle again so Arlington can get his revenge. So that's what I actually think on this storyline. We don't really have any real confirmation on you know, what really happens at the end. We've got the basics on the storyline. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Put quite a bit of effort into this. It was quite a long video, so if you've come up to this far, make sure you hit that like button in the face, guys. If we get this video past 50 likes, that would be amazing. Hit the subscribe button for more awesome videos like this from me. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace out.